Maybe you should see somebody.
Dad, enough. I have told you and told you I am not seeing a counsellor, so drop it, please.
Gypsy, I'm just worried about you, honey.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Ailsa said the three of them went to school together. Her, Kate, and my mother. But that's impossible. Maybe she just got confused. How can you get confused about something like that?
You know we belong together. You and I forever and ever. No matter where you are, you're my guiding star. And from the very first moment I saw you, I never felt such emotions. I'm walking on air just to know you are there. Hold me in your arms, don't let me go. I want to stay forever, closer each day, home and away.
I'm impressed. And someone is clearly out to impress you. Who said them?
Oh, I don't know. I was rather hoping you might be able to shed some light on the matter.
For someone who deserves more appreciation than she gets, a small token of mine, unsigned. Mother has a secret admirer.
How romantic. So, who do you think it is? Someone you know? I was thinking along the lines of someone who'd like me to think they were from someone I know.
Oh no, as smooth as his handiwork is, it's not mine. And the only other person who could concoct such a charming gesture would have to be a certain high school teacher, perhaps?
For heaven's sake, Edward, would you stop this ridiculous matchmaking nonsense? I have told you before, Donald Fisher and I are friends, nothing more.
I can hardly be accused of matchmaking. I simply put an idea into your heads and let the inevitable happen.
Well, you might have put it into Don's head, but it certainly isn't in mine.
It just doesn't add up. I mean, Aunt Kate and Mum went to different schools. So how could Ailsa have been at school with the both of them? Well, maybe she got it wrong. I wouldn't make a mistake about something like that.
Well, years after I left school, this girl came up to me and started a conversation about when we were in drama club together. Now, I didn't have a clue who she was. Not even when she told me her name.
So what did you do?
Oh, I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so I just pretended I remembered her.
See? Ailsa's probably just too embarrassed to admit she doesn't remember your mum at school.
Yeah, it's almost certainly something as simple as that. I wouldn't read too much into it.
Yeah, maybe. So, was it you who sent?
No, not guilty, I'm afraid.
Well, thank goodness for that.
You wouldn't like me sitting in class?
Oh, that's not what I'm saying. It's just I was convinced it was Edward, and now I know I'm right.
Oh, well, I can't say I'm pleased to have proved him wrong. Maybe I should send you class.
Let's order our coffee, shall we?
Joel,
Oh, yes, darling. Kieran.
we've been meaning to come and see you. I just wanted to let you know that there's no hard feelings over the sale of the caravan park.
Oh, well, that's good.
Would have hated for it to drag on.
Yeah, me too.
You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I've just got a few things in my mind, so...
Anything I can do?
Lend me an instruction manual on how to deal with teenage daughters.
Sorry, I don't think anyone's been brave enough to write that one yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised.
So what's the problem? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, it's Gypsy. I don't know. She just won't talk to me. There's something going on. I don't know where I stand with her from 1 minute to the next.
Well, maybe she should talk to somebody else. Professionally, I mean.
Yeah, well, I suggested that to her last night. She nearly bit my head off.
Well, you've done some counselling. Maybe you could have a word to her informally.
Would you?
It's not really my field.
Yeah, but if you could just make her realise that she may need some kind of help.
I suppose I could have a chat to her.
Would you let a favour to me? You're going over to Joel's anyway to make arrangements for the wedding.
Well, you could come over right now, what do you reckon?
Sure, I'll see what I can do.
You need to talk to somebody.
Dad, I can't talk to him.
Excuse me, Joe. Perhaps if you just give me a chance, I may be able to resolve some of this.
All right.
I'll, wait outside.
Well then, what seems to be the problem?
You know exactly what the problem is. Standing in front of me.
I don't think your father would be too happy with that explanation.
My father doesn't realize what a creep you are.
Does that mean you don't like me anymore?
That means that I'm not putting up with you sleazing around. It means I'm not putting up with you putting the hard word on me when you were supposed to be getting married in 1 week's time.
May I point out that your own morals leave something to be desired?
Excuse me?
How did you expect me to respond with all the signals you're giving me?
What signals?
Well, let's just say that as a personality type, you probably fall into the category of someone who doesn't even realize she's doing it. Call it second nature.
Get out.
Well, hope I've been of some help. Oh, and if you were thinking of talking to anyone about our little liaison, I should mention that occasionally gossip backfires with disastrous results.
Get out!
How's it go? You were right. Yeah, she does seem excessively anxious.
Yeah. Anything I can do?
In the short term, be patient. Other than that, all they can suggest is you might consider some form of psychiatric counselling.
You think it's that serious?
I think I can safely say she needs professional help. If you like, I can recommend a few colleagues.
Yeah, thanks. That'd be good.
I really should go.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming out.
Oh, my pleasure.
Oh, look, we didn't discuss wedding arrangements.
I'll come back this afternoon. Take care of her. She's a nice kid.
Hey, Gypsy. Hi, can we talk? I keep on thinking about all the horrible things I said to you about Jack Brown, so that you wouldn't go and tell Dad about Charlie. But if you had have told Dad, maybe Charlie would still be alive.
Gypsy, you can't keep blaming yourself for what happened.
I know, but if I had have listened to you...
If you had listened to me, Charlie would have found some other way of wiping himself out.
What I'm trying to say is I realize now that it doesn't always pay to keep things quiet, does it?
Not always.
Sometimes you have to bring everything out into the open, even if it means someone you really like is going to get hurt.
Sometimes it depends on the circumstances. Is there something you want to tell me?
I don't know yet.
Where are you going?
Oh, I just saw someone I want to talk to. Okay. What? Hey. Would you mind if I asked you a question about your mum?
Mum? What about her?
Do you know what school she went to?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Well, she must have talked to you at some stage about her childhood.
No.
Well, I mean, every parent talks to their kid about stuff like that.
Oh, mine didn't.
And what about your grandparents? I mean, they must have mentioned something to you.
No, I don't know anything about it.
What did you say to me?
I just asked him about Ailsa and then he walked off.